Morning, but we are feeling just fine. Today in 90 minutes, get us all in line. News, views, and entertainment galore. Tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM. It's never a bore.
So there in 19 minutes, the current affairs show. Join us every weekday from 7 to 8:30 we know. We bring the latest news and analysis too.
Just tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM. It's the thing to do.
We cover the issues from all across the land. Our team of experts provides views so grand. From politics to sports and everything in between. You won't miss a thing when you listen to us. It's clear and keen.
So there in 19 minutes, the current affairs show. Join us every weekday from 7 to 8:30 we know. We bring the latest news and analysis too.
Just tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM. It's the thing to do.
To be a part of the show, drop us a message or two. Just send a text to 090 001 005. We'll come through, or leave a comment on our Facebook page.
Welcome to
We bring the
another
latest
edition
and analysis
of
too.
the Meet live on HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM. We are broadcasting live from Art Studios at 28 Martin Street, Clayton, Freetown. You can also get us live on our Facebook page, HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM, the Omandem Radio on our YouTube channel, HandsofHope Radio, and Instagram page at HandsofHope Radio. Today in 90 minutes is a program that brings you in-depth analysis and discussions on the latest happenings across the country. Well, I'm your host for today's episode, Erica Ruth Bangua. Our quote for today is from Nicole Kidman, and it says, "Life has got all those twists and turns. You've got to hold on tight and off you go." In today's edition of the program, Today 90 Minutes, Freetown Mayor unveils ambitious five-year plan with groundbreaking sanitation innovations. And Action Aid Sierra Leone and Advocates for Social Justice launch EU-supported projects to strengthen CSO involvement in governance and national policy processes in Kano District. Well, these and more are lined up in today's edition of the program Today in 90 Minutes. Come to stay with us for the next 1 hour.
So there in 19 minutes, the current affairs show. Join us every weekday from 7 to 8:30 we know. We bring the latest news and analysis too.
Just tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM.
The Oman, the radio.
It's the thing to do.
It's early in the morning, but we are feeling just fine. Today in 90 minutes, get us all in line. News, views, and entertainment galore. Tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM. It's never a bore.
So there in 19 minutes, the current affairs show. Join us every weekday from 7 to 8:30 we know. We bring the latest news and analysis too.
Just tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM. It's the thing to do.
We cover the issues from all across the land. Our team of
Also get us live on our Facebook page, HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM, the Omandem Radio, on our YouTube channel, HandsofHope Radio. You can contribute to the program by sending your text messages to the number 090 001 005 or 078 16 24 61. 078 16 24 61. Well, we'll start the program proper, but let's first get our local and international news in English.
Good day and welcome to HandsofHope English News. I am Erica Ruth Bangura. Here are our top stories for today. Sierra Leone takes strides towards national unity, launches Committee for Electoral Systems and Management Bodies Review. And Sierra Leone celebrates Universal Children's Day with pledge to strengthen child protection and rights. Now let's delve into the news in more detail. In anticipation of the upcoming festive season, Ombasuri, the Information and Communication Officer at the Tankoro Police Divisional Headquarters in Kono District, has reassured the public of heightened security measures to ensure a safe and secure environment. Speaking on behalf of the division, Suri emphasized their commitment to an intensified security plan leading up to and during the festive season. Suri affirmed that the division is actively collaborating with the general public, encouraging information sharing for swift intervention in potential security concerns. He conveyed confidence in the strengthened security apparatus, stating that the community is currently experiencing a sense of normalcy, with residents going about their daily activities in a calm and secure atmosphere. Discussing the specific security measures in place. So he mentioned that each festive season necessitates a tailored strategy. While not divulging the entirety of their preparedness for security reasons, he acknowledged that this year's approach will incorporate some adjustments from previous years. Notably, he highlighted visible steps taken by the police, including intensified patrols day and night in collaboration with the military, focusing on areas like ghettos and other potential gray zones. So he assured increased police presence in communities, underscoring the addition of new personnel to enhance their operational capacity. He emphasized the importance of community engagement and urged citizens to remain vigilant while going about their normal business. As part of their commitment to transparency, the public outreach, Suri shared contact numbers through which citizens can report any security concerns, ensuring a prompt and effective response for law enforcement. In conclusion, Suri conveyed a message of confidence, encouraging citizens to have faith in the security measures implemented. The Tankoro Police Division remains dedicated to safeguarding the well-being of the community, fostering a secure environment as Kono District prepares to celebrate the festive season. In a heartfelt statement on Universal Children's Day, celebrated on November 20th, Deputy Minister of Gender and Children's Affairs, Buake Bindi Indora, emphasized the critical link between investing in children and securing a prosperous future. Speaking on behalf of the ministry, Indora commended the strength and resilience of Sierra Leonean children, highlighting their beautiful dreams for a brighter tomorrow. The international observance, established in 1959, serves as an important global reminder of the collective responsibility to protect the welfare of children worldwide. Deputy Minister Indua underscored that the occasion allows the government to reevaluate and reaffirm its commitment to policies and structures that promote children's rights and ensure their overall welfare. This year's theme, Investing in Our Children, means investing in our future, places a spotlight in prioritizing education, health, and well being. Moreover, It emphasizes creating platforms for dialogue between young people and adults, ensuring that the voices of the youth are not only heard but acted upon, highlighting Sierra Leone's commitment to child protection. Endo pointed to the country's adherence to various international treaties. He proudly announced significant strides in child rights and protection under the current government, including the rollout of the National Strategy for Children in Communities across the nation. Moreover, parliamentary deliberations have commenced on the review of the Child Rights Bill of 2022, signaling the government's dedication to enacting a robust and updated Child Rights Act. Indoor urged communities to actively participate in the prevention of child abuse cases, emphasizing that the responsibility to protect and promote children's rights extends to the children themselves. In practical terms, the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs has maintained the 116 toll-free line to report and respond to cases of gender-based violence. Additionally, one-stop centers have been established nationwide to provide comprehensive services for victims of sexual abuse and domestic violence. In another news, in a significant move towards fostering national unity, the government of Sierra Leone and the All People's Congress Party (APC) have jointly announced in a press release issued on November 20th the formation of a cross-party committee on electoral systems and management bodies review with a unique three-way leadership structure. Following the mediated agreements for national unity, a key resolution emerged emphasizing the need for a comprehensive review of electoral systems and management bodies. The APC, as part of its commitment to the agreement, will nominate up to 7 members of the committee. His Excellency President Brigadier Julius Madabio has accepted the nominees and ensured the inclusion of a broad-based stakeholder representation within the committee. To kickstart the operationalization of this pivotal committee, a formal launch ceremony is scheduled to take place at State House on Tuesday, 21st November 2023 at 4 p.m. According to the press statement, President Bill will preside over the event, underlining the government's dedication to the electoral review process. The launch will feature statements from representatives of the development partners, the APC party, and the government of Sierra Leone, reflecting the collaborative and inclusive nature of this national endeavor. The committee's initiation marks the official commencement dates of the electoral systems and management bodies review process. The decision to openly launch the committee underscores a commitment to transparency, ensuring that the public is well informed about the steps being taken by the involved parties to implement the resolutions outlined in the Agreement for National Unity signed at the Bintumani Hotel on Wednesday, 18th October 2023. You are listening to Hands of Hope English News, live on Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM in Freetown. Now for the latest international news. In a recent BBC report, the South African government has formally appealed to the International Criminal Court (ICC) for the issuance of an arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin by mid-December. Minister in the presidency, Kumbutso, emphasized that failure by the ICC to take action would signify a total failure of global governance, stressing that the world cannot stand idly by. Israel asserts its actions are in self-defense following the October 7th attack by Hamas, resulting in 1,200 casualties and over 200 individuals taken hostage. Despite Israel's claims of minimizing civilian casualties, Kubunzo alleges that the Israeli government aims to clear most of Gaza of Palestinians and occupy it. South Africa, joined by Bangladesh, Bolivia, Comoros, and Djibouti, submitted a referral to the ICC calling for an investigation into potential war crimes and crimes against humanity in Gaza. South Africa's long-standing support for the Palestinian cause is evident through diplomatic actions, including the withdrawal of diplomats from Israel and questioning the tenure of Israel's ambassador in Pretoria. And in another recent BBC report, opposition candidate Joseph Boakai has been formally declared the winner of Liberia's closely contested runoff presidential election. Incumbent President George Weah had surrendered on Friday night when Boakai had secured an unassailable lead, although all votes had not been counted at that time. National Elections Commission chairperson announced on Monday afternoon that President-elect Boakai secured 50.64% of the total vote cast, while President Weah received 49.36%. Boakai, who previously served as vice president in the government of Noble Peace Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, pledged to rescue Liberia and build a nation of which Liberians could be proud of. The 2023 election marked the tightest presidential race since the conclusion of Liberia's civil war 2 decades ago. Boakai's victory signals a new chapter in Liberia's political landscape following the handover from Johnson Sirleaf to President Weah in 2018. To end the news, a recap of the main story. Sierra Leone takes strides towards national unity, launches Committee for Electoral Systems and Management Bodies review. And Sierra Leone celebrates Universal Children's Day with pledge to strengthen child protection and rights. Thank you for listening to HandsofHope English News. I am Erica Ruth Bangura.
All right. Well, welcome back from that our English news. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to the program today, 90 minutes, live on Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM in Freetown. We'll go and take another story in the program. Keeping citizens abreast of governmental affairs, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education held its weekly press briefing on November 21st, 2023 at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Conference Room. The Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education, Keketuma Sande Esquire, took the podium, delivering comprehensive updates on a myriad of developments within various ministries, departments, and agencies throughout the week. This routine briefing serves as a vital channel for transparency, ensuring the public remains well informed about government activities and initiatives. Our coverage brings you the latest highlights from this insightful session.
15 November, the knowledge of the journal. In na pokole Italian, religion. On Wednesday, the emotion, the government of the start in Nigeria is firstly just become one of the get the memorandum or dealing from such on tenants and accounts. In with information, the social global information. Then, first one on Saturday, we take a the events. International, whatever you prefer, and in our strategies, what is there? It serves the needs of minds and resources. International sites, conference for students, non-sciences, friendship university, language organizer. Each of the events associated with development of civilization, traditions, education and technology, looking at graduating the 17 SDGs. On Tuesday, agriculture, the Minister of Health, Labour, Education and Security, when morning around structure, the most familiar, like safety nation. Marine, it will give to other people have to find the opportunities for skills and long as so also last Wednesday the 15th, we 25 of the Chinese medical team to Sierra bringing forth the international relief charity with an aid. So victims of life, this is the reflecting for each Nigeria. When was this? The first environment is a little from the country. So the such a prevention is not a little since the staff is individual to the staff the programs for the hearing on criminal law in 2023. Let's be Wednesday again. The University of Experience of France, Dr. Lisa Manuel, so it's at that stage, alongside public meeting, where they launched the University Commonwealth Youth Focus Diary Framework for school non-communicable disease within the Commonwealth. Since the 14 last week, the National Commission of Social Control is seeing the investment in the student 17 million euros for investing done in program for its recognition. The question for Amendment 24 and continue to 2027. Also, like you said, the needs of the students and marine resources is a line of the natural issues and the important growing regions. Islam, Islam, Spain, which we are not in the commercial manufacturing sector. On Tuesday, when I today, the Minister of the Hospital, Dr. Ahmed and a assistant cultural arrived in a month for Russia, who tried for join the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources and the events where I will talk about earlier. Also on Monday, the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Eli Musafraka, the second floor in agriculture, where we are going to see conflicts in South Asia. This forum is for deepening the agricultural exchange and cooperation between China and African countries. We also give opportunity for Prime Minister for the economics and experience them on how to host the developments. So, for the pathways institutional organization.
All right, well, ending that news brief update is the Deputy Minister of Information and Civic Education, Keke Thomas Sante Esquire. Don't forget you're listening to the program today, 90 minutes, live on HandsofHope Radio, 100.5 FM in Freetown. We'll continue the program as we go to Konode State. Tragedy struck Yadu Road in Koidu City, Konode State, on the morning hours of Friday. As a fierce fire devoured two shops, leaving behind remnants and millions of lions in of property losses. Disturbingly, the cause of the fire remains unknown, compounding the anguish of affected shop owners. Adding to the distress, locals expressed dissatisfaction over the apparent absence of the fire force, citing futile attempts to reach them amidst the emergency. Shockingly, sources revealed that the fire force engine in Kono District was incapacitated due to mechanical issue. Our on-the-ground reporter Alfred Joseph Goma brings more details.
We then I do good. They see one house really on fire now on this morning hours of Friday, and at exactly 6:45, this house still there on the fire. Of course, when they talk to some people, so like you go tell me your name and also they so.
Well, me Samuel Eltony with the Yaduro. Well, Mr. Fasokada right there, I do on my way going and I see this accident and I go for as a concerned citizen, Bishop go for break. Where really we all the try for put things in place for try for out the fire, but as you see the fire done in a blaze. Very difficult now for let this fire go be hot. And myself I make one or two investigations. I ask if they not be involved fire force. Some people they say they call on fire force, but onto this very moment we don't see the presence of fire force. And all man be and awaiting people they look out how the fire they blaze. And even the property owners, of course, instead sit down at the other side in the shell chairs.
Government do
This I'm not seeing if any other body they will be very much responsible other than fire force, because I even see ERSA workers they say they try to put things in place on how electric cables are not going to be affected much. But as a traditional electric cables and they on seriously they burn themselves again. So we just want to continue for appeal that fire force go give themselves and for adhere to some of these issues.
I also talk to one young man. I say I'm a soak and say that now the young man them would try for all this fire. So you go tell me your name.
My name is Matthew Charles.
Okay.
As I talk, I mean, in the news this morning, but the neighbor people just see the fire page. So they try to prepare for camp people and other people will be there at the place, try to hold the fire, but nothing. So myself come, I play my own parts. I believe so market the inside way, myself fed for the market, and they find no big chance. Because the fire hits, the blaze is heavy. So, but I try to call, get to fire force, and they will respond. So I try to get from the MP, brother, them way in the look at the MP. So two of them don't come, they fight for call the table, but the fire no easy, don't cross and even fire don't jump at the other and next full smack. And if I kill snars and they talk to you, force no expand, why they tell you people in park now, you do road by after to do park, as they see now, wall park now you do road, but the fire no easy. And the fire type of it is type for extend.
We don't know the cause of this fire.
We don't know because my fire no more just see. We don't know if it's current, we don't know if it's goods where they set my house, we don't know.
So the property loss?
Yeah, but property they lost, but cool property, that property, but cool lost, not enough for us.
And we they still on the fed for full item and sound owes them like this place here. So well, as you say, for force mode in what like they expect of the government?
Well, we expect the government, as the government they're doing now, we need the government to help, and let the government not say, as far as we concerned, are we the government therefore, and we decided part of the government, where some anything they need to happen, they expect for force to make a rush up or can do their own part.
We still on the road, and this early morning hours of Friday, and at exactly 6:47 now, and as you get up from the background, it even try for show now another structure where like when they get the sound, as people they try for remove zinc and both them for make go for transfer like this particular structure also. Because the fire also have for jump flyer, and as we talk, even the extra cable, then at this place and the pole up, and people still struggle for me and go all this fire. So we still continue for talk to people and with around on how they look at particular incidents here. So yes, your name, sir?
I'm never going to follow you now.
So you know one of the strongest texts that the Mr. Kono district, as you said, don't intervene this morning for all this fire. What's my take?
Well, we took this morning and I advise them for give people them. All their prices, I think some of them, they were able to put up. And so make sure you also not choke out with property. When you choke out with property, we tell when fire come out, it's not easy for making out. Like this already happens so now. Like big disaster that I do here. They will say, it's a big loss to this family, and the entire family.
You know the people who don't talk over the years in Kono district in terms of advocacy, through text messages where when I don't do and calls. But as they talk, the president of our force, people they talk and not say at all. What's in this mean to Kono?
Well, this mean they're not. And that coming talk say fire force for that center inside Kwedi town. If the fire force not get a center inside Kwedi town, also they hear that the distance too far and they're not challenging. Even the motor side the complaint say they're not too good at all for them. For them to close and come and any fire. When after say and they talk say they can go to the government. That's why they're not suitable place for them inside the Kwedi city so that they will get easy access for outside the fire.
We are inside the dry season, and most times fire access are on this in 2 months. When we inside the dry season, you message to the general public.
But this one, the general public, as a phone.
Time just has to. Everybody office and the close fire. Even the one where they're supposed to blend up to take the time to make a fire disaster not happen. If I put on the time, the guys, chicken and the bond and the function, source of fire, and the bond, property and the bond. This eventually not to go. You can just the fire not begin so when the rain it comes to an end, then even the fire inside the canal and the fire almost consumed now the next structure where they buy. And we still don't get the presence of fire force now. It's over 30 minutes now where this incident happened where I arrived. We all don't see the security sector. The Sierra police will not arrive now, yeah, for security reasons because some housing gets items and of course the presence and for them ensure say they provide security for people for them to receive something like that. For SLBC, me and Alfred Joseph Kuroma, where they report na the road inside Kwedu City, na Kono districts.
Right, welcome back. And don't forget you're listening to the program to the 90 minutes live on HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM Freetown. And we hope the appropriate authorities will put things in place to ensure that such issues receive swift response. Well, we're going to take another story in the program in an exclusive interview with Mama California, the mayor of the Freetown City Council. Ivona Kusea reveals a visionary roadmap for the next 5 years, highlighting two game-changing interventions poised to revolutionize sanitation in the city. Embracing cutting-edge technology, the mayor shares insight into strategic measures aimed at combating waste and fostering a cleaner, more sustainable urban environment. Let's hear more of what she said.
Transform Peter plan already an inclusive plan. Because we not just take a black bottom couple, we go top down as well. In addition to them 15 small residents that we meet, we're getting photo them, but they doubt it Thomas. We're getting photo them, we're getting reports them, we get all the evidence for Tuesday that maybe happened between August and September of 2018. Then from September to October, we do what we call a technical sector working groups, where we invite professionals now, the technical people, one from the private sector, one from ministries, departments, and agencies, from NGOs, for people that even when not in any of their own decision they make, when are individuals, we sometimes get a technical expertise or passion, whether not for transport, whether not for health. So we bring doctors them together. We bring in for education, we bring solution, we bring principles them, that organizational principle. So finally, then says they're not taken from the community level, they're taken by the sector. So at a sectoral level, right? So now the challenge where you see that how you feel say we will solve them, or the solutions then. But in practical, within our counseling limits, but in practical, where financially council they will reach it. So with that information, with all of that together, that's how we take design the 90 targets we transform Freetown get, and then the initial 37 interventions. So we start on a journey. We don't be inclusive, we don't reflect the views of the people, don't reflect the professional and technical inputs, and then we start now for regular funds for improvements, working with partners, working with communities. So in this next 5 years, which we don't start soon, that inclusivity is built in, but we're not going to let her be. We revisit and make sure that we prioritize. So now, if you look at this fabulous system where you don't know, I'm kind of struggling. Listen to the mixed English and create. So like you look at all the things, the 19 communities and the 19 targets, and we are looking at the sustainability needs now, which you are planning to do in this next 5 years. Do you still want for continuous work with the 19 targets, or you have plans to add more into this to see that we have a sustainable development, even after your 5 years again? Okay. What we have. So if you look at the targets, you will find out that the targets for themselves broad. So let me take, for example, sanitation. When I saw TV in the box culture releasing stuff and a recurring theme came up again and again. So which many targets will get sanitation? Well, the first target will get to sanitation. Therefore, increase the collection of waste, both liquid and solid. Remember, say waste and liquid waste. Liquid waste that already covered bottom. Waste, so telling and black plastic that didn't be bigger. So when we come in to the office, and let's say we do waste black, we engage community, we engage professionals. Yeah, so here, and I know that actually we know there's a rapid and improving technology landscape, right? You see town, it's here everywhere. So now you're because you don't begin to talk about um the thing will not be the wastewater waste better than it's not and everything. So once we look at also we leverage other innovations then, technology for enhance, the governance service and overall developing Africa. But because you have a lot, your plate is full. I really want I will stay on waste for answer that question because waste authority really taught everybody their life. Yeah. And I want for you this opportunity to say something to Victorians regarding to the technology. Yeah. I want to stop. The reason we talk about where I'm really very last. I said the dirty, not just any comments. Very for foreigners in Canada. Every dirty within I've got that Victorian life is on it. Every dirty. So the one they all which we talk say, then at the box box, no, then at the box box, then at radio, then at television. I want to let it be truth and conscience. And first and the question, waiting then you do with their dirty. Now, to answer your question on the technology, we get so many technological innovations there. And quite a number. I've been out of office for 9 months. And unfortunately, something in the leadership, the drive change, but you always get resistance to change. And if you get scenarios there, it can maybe take some time for let the resistance be overcome by the positivity. I really tell what thank you because my re-election, a testament to Victoria that we saying the positivity for overcome the resistance. So we did on this battle together. So Victorians, now we get to now we get you when go to the Otina street, you when the dinner you motorcar, now you cheat, that's the thing. The egg you outside bottom. You drink, you make sure. You're not eating super, you know what the fly go, because I don't see on so many ways. Yeah. Did not come down the other day. This first day, that way, and thank you to the councils of you guys. The staff that organized a welcome for me. Like they were doing at the lobby, everybody be happy. Somebody, we actually did like environment development. He drink, he bottle, he jump, rubber. I was like, it's a really excitement for calling nature. Whether you're excited or not, it will be second nature to you. For all the dogs here, make sure say you put out that bin. Well, Victorians, we get a surprise coming. We get 2 interventions then. We could be game changers in this sanitation space. So I will hold meetings because we can forget the own announcement. And the team they will be very upset with me if I come and spill the beans early. But just know that there is something coming. We get for make we all involved in this sanitation. We get for feel and keenly, we get for be part of them. And okay, if you know let me tell you, now you know we participate. But laptop was only technology. The wastewater treatment plant for internet technology. Another technology we Victoria they go down see last week. Now we biodigester where we install at Hagen Street Market. Here in another machine, exactly like technology, where you dispose the organic waste. That are not only plastic, but that are the one where they degrade naturally, where are nature. So whether or not you cassava, whether or not you leftover food, whether or not you bone, that the market, whatever it is, when are natural. We go to the site, then they have we hand over because the Japanese government has funded and you know stuff we implement. And then we all see how the machine we put go inside. Some bacteria they inside we process the food, but it eats your food. Now you better not biodigester. You intestines, great food body, you get certain bacteria then. Remember the visit for the sluggards, then because you need them natural bacteria that then they decompose the food. When you self no say that food and they give the energy for work. So if you're tired, you feel you work out and say, I don't eat all day, I feel hungry, my body weak. So you know say food get what it enable you for create energy. That same technology we God make naturally inside the body. Now everybody use that is biodigester. When I inside to produce energy, that energy we convert to electricity. So that's an example of technology. We did it today. That technology able for power. The streetlights them, the students they with the water tank and the phone charging units.
You know, Mayor, when you bring this kind of development right where the people are and then they see the benefits of it for the sustainability of that kind of project. You know, because I think a lot of principle in community development studies say for any development, you hold the people themselves to marshal and challenge.
Nothing for me without me.
And so now with this way you don't know Susan Day, you have plans to replicate it in other communities.
We get plans.
And how soon do you
Technology is very expensive. We'll be able to run because when as soon as we get a fire, we reach out and approach the then country manager approach the Japan government because get willingness for support. The original plan we team and design. I look at it and say, I say this from a perspective of sanitation, so put a wall around the province. I said, you're not going to be effective, you're not going to be sustainable. But if we address the sanitation challenges through the bad ideas, having worked with three-time waste transformers, when an fourth brings the technology camp with the Aberdeen Women Center, you then have a you will see say then that day they pull their light. So now that's not the starting point. But with the source of the daily project, for able to get our resources for roll out, we get for now, but we actually don't have we and team simply do a proposal where we go through look specific other communities there where we were able to bring the technology camp and power and technology their communities and we will go out now for venue resources specifically with our product plan. But I don't want to just I want to mention something else with our solar. So it's very important. This technology, the reason why I love them, that because they address two things, sanitation as well as energy. But because of the cost, we also need to look at from an energy perspective, doing more with solar. And as I mentioned to you already, clean cooking for Larry, not born wood for cook. That's self technology for replace with traditional cooking wood, that fire, stone, restore, for replace them with a don't do it in a car when I have people when you get big events. So we have to really focus on now how we make them transformative. And we also know say even that one we use with the stove, you get ways that for them you use the wood, we self-sustainable.
All right, well, ending that interview with Mama Kaifuna is the mayor of the Freetown City Council, Avon Akisoya. Don't forget you're listening to the program today, 90 minutes, live on HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM in Freetown. And you can also get us live on our Facebook page, HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM, the Omandem Radio on our YouTube channel, HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM, and also on our Instagram page at HandsofHope Radio, where you can contribute to the program by sending your text messages to the number 0900010005, 0900010005, or 078162461. 078162461. Well, let's go and take another story in the program. In a pivotal revelation during the Minister of Information and Civic Education's weekly press briefing on Tuesday, November 21st, Emmanuel Billy Conjo, Chief Director and Professional Head of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, took center stage. addressing the audience on the crucial topic strengthening public-private dialogue, a pathway to improve investment climate in Sierra Leone. Elucidated the ministry's role and initiatives in this significant endeavor. Let's delve into his insights and unravel the ministry's strategic approach in enhancing Sierra Leone's investment climate.
Private sector. Government recognizes that the private sector are the engine of economic growth and development. No side nothing in the world when the government no money do it. And especially we a country like ours, where economic system is built on the capitalist system. Since 1995, we take a position that we can liberalize the economy fully, meaning that its forces, demand and supply, the owner and the operator there in the market, not the private sector. Now, it's also very instructive for us to say that the private sector is divided into two broad categories, where we call the corporate end, and the big business there. And the second one, now which we call the micro, small, and medium enterprises. And people react to different kind of challenges and different kind of situations because they operate at various market levels. As a ministry, what we don't do, and as a government, speciality or its specificity. And the second is what we call the generic, that comes from emerging issues. So when we were struck globally by COVID, there are many new things that demand. When we as governments probably prepare for all of the world, not to this area. And so were the businesses. What then challenged them there? Supply chain difficulties. There were disruptions because she would not be able for the industry. Have worked to institutionalize public-private dialogue. As I mentioned, because we mandate now for looking after the private sector and now everybody really do trade and industry business. You can for look at people then from different levels or different sides and they represent. So we get the market mandate. The market mandate issue different from the one that we are manufacturing. Even within the manufacturing sector, the way they make alcohol or beverages, they are different from the one we bring it into our processing. So there's always a constant need to be able to engage and discuss with them people here. At the time, we can see, say, even the Ministry of Finance, the tax policy, they can do it in the private sector. For saying that the entire tax sale we have for introduce, what you can see, waiting with so also the public-private overtures. His Excellency, in just recent concluded visit to South World, go with the private sector to understand. Because when they engage with a company, the sort of agreements the way we get, no one talk to themselves. You get business to business. You get government to business. So all the levels here, government and through the Ministry of Trade and Industry, we don't work for support there. Final thing before I pass on the mic, Mr. Chair, and for colleagues that will listen. Not so for letting that get a number for talk. There must be a deliverable. The deliverable and a position paper that comes out of that dialogue. That position paper is supposed to affect policy shift, policy change as a president. So we have done it in agriculture, we have done it in we are fully engaged because we realize that government cannot create all the jobs. It is the private sector that needs to create the jobs. And if the private sector gets to create the jobs, the fewer and more people involved in the politics, right on all that. So that there are a few things that they really do. I just want to let the audience know within the public coming out.
All right, welcome back. And don't forget you're listening to the program to the 90-minute live on HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM in Freetown. And that was Emmanuel Bailey, Conjure, the Chief Director and Professional Head of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, giving an overview on the topic strengthening public-private dialogue, a pathway to improve investment climate in Sierra Leone. I'm doing the Ministry of Information and Civic Education weekly press briefing on Tuesday, 21st November 2023. And let's relax and go for a short break to move away. And when we come back, we'll wrap up the program.
The world is changing, and so are we. Young people everywhere want liberty. Join us every Saturday for an hour of glee on The Youth Advocate.
The Youth Advocates, bringing fun and education. Every Saturday at 4, tune in to our station. We discuss youth issues and possible solutions. The Youth Advocate is the perfect resolution. Our program is informative but not boring. We talk about life and how we should be exploring. Join us on Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM or on our Facebook page. Our program will leave a lasting book.
The Youth Advocates, bringing fun and education. Every Saturday at 4, tune into our station. We discuss youth issues and possible solutions. The Youth Advocate is the perfect resolution.
To contribute or join in, we are just a call away. Dial 090-001-005 and we'll be there to stay. And for WhatsApp, dial 077-907-092 or 033-627-553. The Youth Advocate, your voice will be heard, a guarantee.
The Youth Advocate, bringing fun and education.
Every Saturday at 4, tune in to our station. We discuss youth issues and possible solutions. The Youth Advocate is the perfect resolution.
Live on Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM, the woman, the radio.
The world is changing, and so are we. Young people everywhere want liberty. Join us every Saturday for an hour of glee on The Youth Advocate.
The Youth Advocates, bringing fun and education. Every Saturday at 4, tune in to our station. We discuss youth issues and possible solutions. The Youth Advocate is the perfect resolution. Our program is informative but not boring. We talk about life and how we should be exploring. Join us on Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM or on our Facebook page. Our program will leave a lasting book.
The Youth Advocates, bringing fun and education. Every Saturday at 4, tune into our station. We discuss youth issues and possible solutions. The Youth Advocate is the perfect resolution.
To contribute or join in, we are just a call away. Dial 090-001-005 and we'll be there to stay. And for WhatsApp, dial 077-907-092 or 033-627-553. The Youth Advocate, your voice will be heard, a guarantee.
The Youth Advocate, bringing fun and education.
Every Saturday at 4, tune in to our station. We discuss youth issues and possible solutions. The Youth Advocate is the perfect resolution.
Live on Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM, the woman, the radio.
Discover Hands of Hope Radio, your source of empowerment. Located at 28 Battery Street, Kingdom in Freetown, we are on a mission to inspire hope and enhance resilience in Sierra Leone and beyond. Our diverse programs and balanced
Alright, welcome back from that break. And before we close the program, let's break for you today in history. It was today, November 22nd, 1999, in history. The RAF moved to transform itself into a political party on Monday by registering with the Interim National Electoral Commission, INEC. In a ceremony observed by what the BBC described as hundreds of its supporters and ordinary people who overwhelmed the nearby streets in a festive mood. RAF leader Corporal Fode Sanko, flanked by senior RAF officials, presented acting INEC chairman Ibrahim Cissé with the rebel movement's application to register as Sierra Leone's 18th political party and received from Cissé a provisional certificate of registration. This was part of what happened today, November 22nd, 1999 in history. Well, that's all in today's edition of the program Today 90 Minutes, live on HandsofHope Radio 100.5 FM in Freetown. Many thanks to the executive producer, Madam Mama Kaifuna, and to our social media operator, Emiklai Bangura, and to you for taking the time to listen to the program. I want to say many thanks to you. Don't forget to listen to the repeat broadcast at 5. And if you want to know more about our programs, please reach us on 078 16 24 61. 078 16 24 61. Or you can reach us on the number, You can reach us on the number 090001005, 090001005, or 076570029, 076570029. Till next time, I've been your presenter, Erica Ruth Bangura. Stay connected and stay informed.
From politics to sports and everything in between, you won't miss a thing when you listen to us. It's clear and keen.
So there in 19 minutes, the current affairs show. Join us every weekday from 7 to 8:30. We know we bring the latest news and analysis too.
Just tune in to Hands of Hope Radio 100.5 FM. It's the thing to do.
To be a part of the show, drop us a message or two. Just send a text to 090-001-005. We'll come through, or leave a comment on our Facebook page. With Today in 19 Minutes, you will be the sage. Today in 19 Minutes, the current affairs show. Join us every weekday from 7 to 8:30. We know we bring the latest news and analysis too.
Just tune in to Hands of Hope